I'm DC Acolyte. So yes, today we're going to discuss the Batman and how possibly the Joker does make an appearance in this. Very small and very brief, and it's convincing the way how it might seem. But then also we'll have some Easter eggs of Maxi Zeus in the Flash set. So do like, subscribe when you see more content. It's always good, it's always great. So yes, right off the bat we'll start with Maxi Zeus. So yes, as you've seen in some of the footages, you've seen the van go past in the street and it's got Zeus lightning on the front of it. And that to me is the biggest nod to any other Batman villain character that there is. And if you didn't know, Maxi Zeus, here he is. He thinks he's the descendant of Zeus himself, and he's a very, well, different versions of him. Some make him a crime lord who's got a gang of people who he has and he puts his throne up somewhere high like Olympus. Then there's other ones where he's actually just a man who loves his tech and he does arms dealings down here and there, and bunch of other things under the crime radar, where he'll do things underhandedly and have loads of people work for him, and he's kind of like a undercover mob boss. He's the most notorious mob boss and like gang leader in the whole of Gotham City. So the fact that it shows him here, that is so cool, and I really hope that they have more to do with him in the future. I really can't wait. Now the moment you've been waiting for, the Batman leaks from someone who was on the set in Glasgow and has known and helped out with the film. So what he goes to say is, so I worked on the film for a brief amount of time while they were shooting in Glasgow, but I have a good idea of what the movie's going to be like. Bruce Wayne is more like he is in the comics. He comes across more as a mysterious figure than a cocky, loud billionaire. He tries to help the city as much as he can and invest. The Batcave basically is an unfinished tunnel system that the Thomas Waynes were working on briefly before his death. It was meant to be like a train in Batman Begins, but the tunnel system is supposed to be haunted, and it goes all the way underneath Gotham City, which is how Batman is how he gets around. So that's pretty smart to use the tunnel system like that, and that's a smart way of a Batcave so he can get anywhere. So there are many subplots in the film, including the drops, which are early versions of Joker's laughing gas, Penguin opening the iceberg lounge, and Batman's more cold why should it kill. The film also has a big dig on corruption that goes on elite around the world, and the Riddler is mental conspiracy theorist who discovers the theory that the group of elite Gotham elites who run Gotham in the shadows and combine politicians to act in a certain way, which obviously is the Court of Owls. Riddler is also an orphan whose orphanage got shut down to fund money for the tunnel systems by the Waynes that never got finished. So that's really cool. That's tying in the Riddler to so many to the Waynes themselves and what he hates about that, and also the Court of Owls. So that's brilliant. I love that. Yeah, and the reason why Penguin and other villains don't have a lot of screen time is because it's almost always focusing on Bruce Wayne, what makes it feel more like you are Batman uncovering the mystery for it. So that's pretty cool. I like that they've done that. So there are 5 murders of famous Gothamites: the mayor, the DA, the commission, Pete Savage, Belle Reel, who is the running for mayor, and Carmine Falcone, who is killed by the Penguin. Interesting. Selena Kyle Falcone's kind of friend with benefit. They hate each other, but Falcone uses her for sex. He also makes her sneak into other crime scenes after the murder to see what happens. The Waynes are really shady figures in the story. They're shown to be selfish and rude. Like in Joker does appear in the film, briefly in Arkham Asylum. Harvey Dent is teased for the next film. Penguin is meant to play a bigger role in the sequels, and the Court of Owls is basically discovered by Bruce once he discovers all the riddles. So that's awesome to see that they're going to go deep into that type of lore with everything like that. I like that they're tying everything like this around with it. It gives it a cool little aspect. But if the Joker is supposed to appear in the way how it seems like he will, that's pretty smart to put him in there. So is he already the Joker, or is he someone who will know is the Joker because of the way how he looks, similar to how the Telltale games did Joker? This is by far the best Gotham we've got on screen. It is flooded all the time. There are countless murders each day. Half of the people are on drugs, and Falcone basically controls the police department. The scene from the trailer where Batman beats up the guy for asking his name is literally one of the lightest fights in the movie. In one fight, when Batman is fighting one of Falcone's men, he doesn't stop beating him and the guy's face almost comes off. It's pretty horrific. So just by that's giving us a lot of insight to what the Batman could possibly be. Now, it could be true, it could not be true, I don't know, but the fact what he said about a few things like the drops and stuff, which I even said in one of my early videos when we had the pictures of the drops and the smiles, I said that's definitely got to be a gang that's going to be either run by Joker, or they are already run by Joker, but he's not the Joker yet. He's just the person who's got away from Sal Maroni and started his own thing by using drugs instead of drops and stuff like that, like laughing gas. The drops are what he's going to use for them. So could that mean that if he actually is, you know, like in the film at certain points, does that mean that the drops are going to be something that he falls into, like his own chemicals and stuff like that makes him into the Joker of what we know and see? It could have a reason to it, and like how certain comics do Joker with yellow and red eyes in the middle, could this be the version that they're going to go with? That would look totally awesome if they did something like that. But what do you guys think about this? Are you guys thinking that this is something that seems plausible? Do you think it's something that isn't? Are you thinking that the Batman could have this role? Because so far everything does seem to line up with it quite well with what they're going for with this film, especially from what they've said about the Riddler and how he's bringing up the corruption everywhere from worldwide stuff. So the Court of Owls is just showing that this universe is going to have so much more to it, and I wonder how they're going to be in the film. But do let me know in the comment section down below. This is your boy Future Boy,
and this is Haven, coming live and direct from Planet Haven, bringing you the latest in movie and game updates. Subscribe to the channel for more.